Danny, you require
A choice
130.
for a 2-0 lead. And for full control of the game, Treble leaves the ball. Bull it is. Ball's
Game
got.
shot on the second leg. Danny
Brilliant
Van
for Van Tripe. He's 2-0 to the good, and just when his opponent was just asking a couple of questions, he keeps him at bay.
Danny to throw first. Game on.
Well, so Goto looks at 96 to reduce the gap in half, and to then have the darts to take us all the way to a last leg decider.
88.
Well, he'll take that.
Danny requires
But
32.
Van Tripe has 3 in hand at 32 to get the job done.
Game shot.
And he gets the job done. And he
Van
does so
Tripe.
convincingly with a 4-1 scoreline. He gets the better with Tomoya Goto. And he gets on the board. He moves on to 8 points. And he moves level with that with Jeffrey Zwaan at the top of the Group A table.
$78. Derek, you require 48.
That big 15 was just a bit of lack of match practice, but fair play to Derek at 2 at double tops. Last start, Saloon.
28. Jeffrey, you require 27.
Well, that should be all she wrote in this game. Zwaan looking at 27 to complete a 4-2 win. And he's going to get 2 darts in his hand at double 8.
19.
The 2 match darts are come and gone.
Derek, you require
Coulson comes
20.
back, still scrapping away. And he's looking at double 10 to take us all the way. We had 10 games yesterday that went by way of a 4-3 margin, one way or t'other. Are we about to have our first last leg decider here? Maybe not. And
15
that,
last dart doesn't count.
a rare side of frustration with Derek Coulson.
Jeffrey, you
So much so
require
that the last
8.
dart was deemed to be illegal in the eyes of George Baker, the referee.
Game
And
shot.
Zwaan
And the
finds
match,
double
Jeffrey
4 to get
Zwaan.
leg number 4 and wrap up a 4-2 win against Derek Coulson, which puts him on to 10 points at the top of the table, keeping a hold his 2-point lead at the summit. And this is how he did so. Forced to win 3 on the spin.
140.
It's like we were saying about Marcel's throw yesterday, was it has to be pitch perfect every
58.
time. And, you know, one little movement, if it goes across a mill, it doesn't look the prettiest, does it? And there's a lot of things that could go easily wrong with it.
180.
Well, there's nothing wrong about that for Marcel Otter. His third 180, sneaky 3 maxes in this particular contest for him.
100.
He's got 6 darts here to half the gap. Really good leg this on throw.
122.
Yeah, to be on 59 after 9, you've obviously played exceedingly well on this throw. But it's got a hit.
133.
Very unlucky not to hit the
Marcel, you
171 I
require
thought.
59.
Third dart clattered in the middle, but stayed in the board, gave him some
Game
points,
shot,
but
the
it rendered
fifth leg,
irrelevant anyway. That's an
Marcel Otter.
11 darter.
Marcel looking to apply some pressure. Looking for another one to leave 16. He does.
115. Scott,
So
you
from
require
going
4.
For the favourite, there's now a little bit of pressure on this foot. Double 2.
I say that 2s never lose. But it's now the madhouse of Scott Robertson to try and win this contest.
Always want to go high for the double 1. He
Game
gets
shot, and the match. Scott
No mistake
Robertson.
at all. Scott Robertson kicks off his day of a 4-2 victory over Marcel Otter. An average of just underneath the 90 mark in the end, but he just had a little bit too much, he felt, for his Dutch opponent in that contest. A 4-2 win for Scott Robertson there. And when we return after the break, we're going to see Derek Coulson and Danny Van Tripe go head-to-head. Now, Danny Van
24.
Tripe yesterday had 3 tub plus checkouts. He's already had a 130 today. But he's not going to add a 1-2-4
Derek,
to
you
his
require
eclectic
20.
mix of big finishes. So Coulson looks at double 10 and now double 5 to seal it.
Game shot.
And
the
seal
match,
it he
Derek
will. And that's a
Coulson.
second win for Derek Coulson in this Group A. He gets the better of Danny Van Tripe by 4 legs to 2, which is a big result for Jeffrey Zwaan. We'll talk more about that in due course.
Rob Cross.
Well, that's one.
Ross Smith.
180.
And on the subject of yes, that 180 leads Robertson on double 8 after a dozen darts to level this game up at 1 apiece. Fair to say he's awoken from what was a little bit of a slumberous start to this contest.
177.
Oh, that's
Scott, you
superb for
require
Goto.
16.
Just like that, both players are back on it. That's a
Game shot on the
fantastic
second leg,
13
Scott
darter.
Robertson.
I don't know.
Third leg is
Jan
Moya to vote
1-1.
first. Game up.
And he does. Brilliant dart sleeve, double 10 net.
Scott, you require 82.
Well, this for Scott Robertson to take us all the way to a last leg decider. Finds the 25. He's going to get a dart, a double top. A dart to take us all the way.
Game
Hasn't
shot on the
missed one
sixth
at
leg,
all.
Scott Robertson.
On the outer ring in this contest, 3 from 3, and the score is 3-3.
7th and final.
To open up a 4-point gap at the top of Group A, ahead of now Scott Robertson, who occupies
140.
second position. This is an incredible position for Zwaan to find himself in here, Keek, and if he wins this one, he may begin to feel as if he's broken the back of this group as Otter piles in a max to start.
Yeah, I agree. I think if Jeffrey can start steamrolling the group, he knows he's going to be in an
93.
absolute fantastic position. But, you know, let's be honest, they're not all going to give it his way, are they?
140.
Well, we held our collective breaths for a second because he thought that possibly Marcel Otter was on to something
98.
there. 5 perfect darts in the opening leg of this contest.
And finally, 41.
140. Jeffrey,
That's absolutely
170.
fantastic darts.
Well, Zwaan unable to take out the 170.
99.
Otter,
Marcel,
who
you require 41.
had an 11 darter in his previous game, was a losing effort to Scott Robertson. He's going to
Game
kick
shot in the
this
first
one off
leg,
with an 11
Marcel
darter. When
Otter.
it's clicking, it's very much clicking for Marcel. One was thinking of.
180.
Oh, well, Danny Van Tripe may have been demolished in 5 minutes flat, but Jeffrey Zwaan is hoping that's not going to happen to him. But have a look at this for Marcel Otter. He carries on
180.
this ridiculous display of scoring prowess. Oh, well, how about this?
180.
Jeffrey Zwaan is getting in on the act himself. Back-to-back 180s. 3 visits at 180 back-to-back.
47. Jeffrey, you require 36.
Well, how about this for a game? Zwaan, well, he doesn't want to go for double 9, but he knows he has to.
Game
And
shot in the
gets
third
it.
leg.
And gets a
Jeffrey
foothold
Zwaan.
into the contest.
Jeffrey,
in this
you
game,
require
102.5, and he's on the
56.
cusp of losing it. Zwaan is going to get 2 in hand at double top. Or at least he should have. He's only going to get 1. Only 1 at tops. Only
shot
needs
and
1
the
at
match,
tops.
Jeffrey
And the let
Zwaan.
out of emotion tells you everything you need to know. Jeffrey Zwaan has won an absolute corker of a contest. It was brilliant from start to finish. Marcel Otter shakes his head because he led 3-2, and he may feel as if it was a match that passed him by. An average of 102.5, and it still wasn't enough.
Derek, you require 4.
So 2 2s for a 2-0 lead in this game. Is
Game
Derek
shot, the
Coulson
second
just
leg,
beginning
Derek
to get
Coulson.
back to DC type? Because he's 2-0 up, averaging 107.36, 28 darts for the
Game on.
opening couple of legs in this contest.
61.
But this, an incredible performance from Derek Coulson. But he's not just missed a big number, he's missed the ball altogether, double 16. Well, he sees the funny side of it. However, this performance has been no laughing matter whatsoever. It's double 16 for a 4-1
25.
success, and it would have been an average of
Scott, you require
115.62.
151.
It'd be so ironic, wouldn't it? Scott taking this out. To be fair, there's not a lot Scott could have done in this situation any different.
93.
Yeah, I think he'd be the first to admit he's just been
Derek, you
beaten by
require 16.
the better man. And once again, Derek Coulson played his best stuff against Scott Robertson. It's now double 4. He's missing a few towards the line. Double 2. And all of a sudden, we
12.
go from mesmeric average to a game being
Scott,
back
you
on
require
because Robertson looks at 58 to bring it back to 3-2 and to force Coulson to serve it out.
What an opportunity for this 58. So it's 2 darts at double top. It's going to be another. I've got a feeling it's going to be a good marker at
18.
It was a good marker,
Derek,
but he
you
couldn't find a
require
way through. So
4.
Derek Coulson to finally see this contest off. Double 2. Well, how close was that? Surely just an in-off over the top. Now the Madhouse chasing round.
No score. Scott, you require 40. Game shot in the 5th leg. Scott
Well,
Robertson.
Scott Robertson reduces the gap back down to 3-2, and all of a sudden we go from brilliance to a game being very
Sixth leg
much
is
back
Derek
on the
to the
cards
reverse.
here.
Game on.
And it'll make that next game between Danny Van
93.
Troip and Jeffrey
Derek, you
Zwaan
require
even bigger,
74.
because the Zwaan could have this group wrapped up in a few games' time. But Coulson here, looking to put the cap on what has been a really good performance. Double
Game shot
16
and
this
the
time
match,
is foul
Derek
for
Coulson.
14. The average in the end, 103.76. The second time in as many days that Derek Coulson has averaged over a ton against Scott Robertson. He must be thinking, what have I done to upset him? That the tail of the tape, an average of 103.76.
37. Jeffrey require 40.
So it's double top.
Game shot in the 2nd leg. Jeffrey Zwaan.
13 data for Zwaan, 2 nearly leads. Well, the quickest game
58.
is off the cards now, 5:15. It's just not going to happen, even though Danny Van Troip is quick. But he could be done 4-0 in 6 minutes
140.
flat
Jeffrey
for the
requires
second time in his
76.
Super Series career here. He got beaten in record time against Shane McGurk. Zwaan double 8.
Game shot and the match.
4,
Jeffrey Zwaan.
just outside the record time. 5:32 in the end. 109.31 average. And Danny Van Troip, for the second time in as many appearances here, has been beaten within the space of around about 5.5 minutes. Have a look at them stats. 109.31 average for Jeffrey Zwaan. 4 from 7 on the doubles. And just like that...
Danny,
and
you
somebody's on a
require
finish. To me,
100.
it's always a 6 or a 10.
Decided to stay there because the tops was
60.
awkward because of dart 1, but that was also close to busting.
Scott, you require 8.
Well, this free in hand and a favourable double to win it for Scott Robertson. Van Tripe, arms folded.
Game shot.
And that the
match,
game for Scott Robertson. A 4-2 win over Danny Van Tripe, a man who looks like anything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong. But for Scott Robertson, well, the luck he didn't get yesterday, well, that is very much turning around today. A 4-2 win for Scott Robertson in that contest. Next up, it is Derek Coulson up against Marcel Otter.
Oh, bang on cue.
180.
180 for Coulson, leads himself on 130 after 9. And he's already taken out a 120 in this contest.
60.
Is he going to
Derek,
wrap
you
it up
require 130.
with a spectacular finish? And he's got 6 from here to get over the line.
Oh, what a great start. Another 57.
76.
So it'd be 54 left.
Yes.
So it'd be 14 for tops.
90.
That's a good leave.
The leave is tops after 12 for Derek Coulson to cross the finishing line. But Otter's going to push and probe him all
Derek,
the
you
way.
require 40.
180, leave himself double 15, but this to get the job done for Derek Coulson. Double 10 now. No
Game
mistake.
shot and the match, Derek
14
Coulson.
data to wrap it up, and Derek Coulson is beginning to really stretch his legs in this group. Following a frustrating start, he is building up a head of steam and now moves up to 3rd place in the table. With
177.
177.
And if my records are good, that's the third time today's hit that 177.
First start's perfect, begging for a couple to join. This is very much on.
180.
And he's left 144, which is much easier than 141. He can stay at the top of the board.
65.
Tamoya Goto missed double
Tamoya,
12
you
for a
require
9 data yesterday.
144.
Can he go one better here?
Should be looking at the treble 20s to kick it off.
You're going to have to buy your coffee tomorrow, Keegan.
72.
You know what's going to happen, right? Neither of us are here Thursday and Friday. Sam Mulliner's in the chair. You know Sam's going to get double dip coffee when one's hit tomorrow.
57. Tamoya, you require 72.
I don't mind that. He's a Newcastle fan.
Oh, he's missed a big number. Luckily, Zwaan's nowhere to be seen, but it's an unforced error from
40.
Tamoya there. Averaging 102.21 as we head towards the end of the 3rd leg. Oh,
100.
Zwaan was going to leave himself on top to really pile the pressure on this.
So 3 darts are double 16. Oh, 2 darts are double 12. You know it's going to be the marker.
Game shot on the third leg. Tomoya
Marker
Goto.
used to perfection. Goto breaks, leads 2-1. Next to no chance of anybody trying to topple him.
180.
Yeah, it's good dart from Jeffrey.
This is ominously good. Ominously good.
96.
This goes. I have never been more convinced of a 9-darter being hit in all my life. He's just in one of them moves, Jeffrey Zwaan. Can he win this game with a perfect leg?
Here we go.
And never have I been more wrong, Keegan Brown.
41. $56. Jeffrey, you require 100.
Well, 11 dart will be okay. Tops of the match.
Game shot.
Well, that'll do. And that's
Jeffrey
another top
Zwaan.
plus average of Jeffrey Zwaan. It's not quite the 9-darter, but a 12 will do. And that's a 6-point lead at the top of the table for Jeffrey Zwaan. So he's beaten Tomoya Goto by 4 legs to 2. The final round starts after the break.
58. Danny, you require 150.
He's got the real first chance on the finish. So another one for 36. So it's double 18 for a good victory.
Game shot and a match.
What a
Danny Van
finish.
Tripe.
And what a way to end what has been an otherwise frustrating day for Danny Van Tripe. He gets the better of Marcel Otter by 4 legs to 2. He bookends his campaign with wins. There is finally a smile on the face of Danny Van Tripe. He gets the better of Marcel Otter by 4 legs to 2.
Plain shape he would be in. And do
100.
you know what?
Jeffrey, you
Like
require 100.
It's like here. It was like watching him from yesteryear.
Double 10.
80.
Just skims the wire.
$55. Jeffrey, you require 20.
So double 10.
Game
does
shot on the fourth
14.
leg. Jeffrey does
Start of
one.
that.
102.5 average.
Fifth leg
And
is Scott to throw first.
Do you know what? I think this is the
Neymar.
biggest compliment you could pay a player. He's averaging 102 and it just looks routine.
Surely.
180.
Always going to be a 180, let's be honest.
Well, that 180 leads to Zwaan on 96.
58. Jeffrey, you require
And a potential
96.
11-darter to take us all the way. You can take it out in 15 if he so wants. Doesn't even have to go for this
Game
double
shot on the
19,
sixth
but he
leg.
does.
Jeffrey does
And
one.
we go all the way in this incredible encapsulating contest. 126 to get over the line.
You know Jeffrey's going to miss. Well, he's going to get it. I think he's going to.
You're correct the first time, Keith.
45.
Why did I change my mind? So,
Scott, you require
Scott, now
20.
you feel that these have to go. So 3 darts at double 10 incoming.
Can he just shuffle across? Yes, he
Game
can.
shot and the
Scott
match,
Robertson
Scott
still
Robertson.
just about in the race for this Group A, but he's going to need a big charge on Wednesday. Jeffrey Zwaan misses out on the chance to go 8 points clear at the top of Group A. It's only going to be a 6-point lead overnight. Scott Robertson knows he's going to have to be perfect from here on in, but it's the first step of a journey of 1,000 miles
Eric, you require
in his favour and to put him to
121.
within 1 of winning this game.
It's a brilliant dart. So it's double 8 for a 1-2-1.
Game shot in the fourth egg.
Well,
Derek
that is
Coulson.
absolutely brilliant from DC. A 1-2-1, a 12 darters. Third tub
Fifth
plus
egg is Tamoya
checkout
to throw first.
of the
Game
day.
on.
Well,
Derek,
19
you
double top,
require
shall I say.
96.
Coulson 96 to get the job done.
Just looking at treble 20. Also, it's double 18 for a 4-2 win.
Game shot and
Well,
the
that
match,
is
Derek
immaculate
Coulson.
for Derek Coulson. A 4-2 win against Tamoya Goto to round off the day. Average of 94.23, 15 darter for DC, and that is the match wrapped up quite nicely in his favour. That's how he's done it. So, Jeffrey Zwaan, top of the table with a 4-point cushion going into the final day's play. So this is what we have seen towards the end of Group A here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. We've had another really good day here at the Super Series, and another really good day for Jeffrey Zwaan. His lead has got bigger at the top of the table. It could have been as big as 8 points if he got the better of Scott Robertson in that last game. However, it's 6 points for Jeffrey, the lead overnight. We can have a look at that now in terms of the table. Jeffrey Zwaan top on 16 points. Scott Robertson on 12-4. Clear Zwaan of him. Derek Coulson, Danny Van Truyck may well be fighting it out for the final spot in Group B with Marcel Otter and Tamoya Goto, the two players at the bottom of the table.